VLC is an open source and free media player that works on Windows, Macs, and Linux machines. Now VLC is much more than just a media player though. You see, with VLC you can create custom playlists of your own audio and video tracks. You can use VLC to subscribe to and stream podcasts. You can use VLC to listen to internet radio stations from around the world, and so much more. Now this video is going to walk you through just some of the many features of the VLC media player. Now the first thing you need to do is to head on over to videolan.org/VLC to download the software. Right here at the very top you've got this big orange button that says download VLC. That's what you want to press on. That'll download the installation file, and right now at the time of this recording the most recent version, or at least the version I'm going to be showing in this video, is version 2.1.0. Now once you have this file downloaded to your computer, you want to be sure and install it by right-clicking on the file and install as administrator. And by the way, you want to close down all of your open applications before you click on the installation button as an administrator. Okay, now you've got VLC downloaded and installed, and let's go ahead and open up our program. This is the main interface here, and for me personally, I have the advanced control bar and the status bar installed. Let me show you up here under view what I did. By default, these two tick marks are not there, and this is what it looks like by default. Just like that. Pretty plain Jane. You got your play button, your skip to the front, skip to the rear, and the stop playback. Now these guys here will skip to the beginning of the media that's playing, be it audio or video. But if you have a playlist working, then this will skip to the very beginning of the playlist, and this will skip to the very end of the playlist. Now your playlist can consist of pretty much anything. Audio and video, just audio, just video, or a combination of audio, video, podcasts, and even bits and pieces of your internet radio stations that you come across. Let me also go ahead and show you that this is how you toggle back and forth to the playlist. Let me go ahead and bring this guy out here. This is your playlist area here, and these are the ways in which you can add content to your playlist area. Through directories on your computer, disks you might have in your disk drive, be it a CD or a DVD, local networks, and from the internet. I'll get to these guys here in just a second, but first let's go ahead and add a media file from our computer, and let's go ahead and add this MP4, and it starts playing. As you can see, I was playing around with this already by flipping it upside down. Let's go ahead and flip that guy right side up. I'm going to go ahead and select this. Now I'm already in the playlist area here, so we select this, come up here to Tools, go to Effects and Filters, go to Video Effects, go to Geometry, and you see I've got the transform selected, rotate by 180. Go ahead and untick that, click on Close, and then go ahead and select it, right click and play. You see we're right back here on the right side. Now come on back up here to Tools, go back into Effects and Filters, go to Video Effects, Overlay. I've already got a logo here that's not really a great logo, but just for demonstration purposes, if we click on play and then click on pause, you can see right here is that logo, or at least it's what I'm using in this example as a logo, and you can adjust the transparency of it to where it's not transparent at all, or to where you can barely see it. And right in here is the ideal area for me anyway for a logo, and frankly I would have it in the lower right hand corner, and you can adjust the location of your logo image right here. And if you wanted to add text, you can check this box here. Let's go and get rid of this guy here, and you can see I've already got this in the bottom right corner, and as you type it shows it up right there. You can change the location, pretty darn simple, and this works great if you're trying to brand your videos before you put them on the internet. Now let's come on back to our playlist area here, and I want to show you about subscribing to a podcast. Now first off, you have to find the podcast. Once you do, you come on back here to the playlist, hit the plus, enter the URL of that podcast, and then click on OK. For example, and you can do this with just about any site that has a podcast, or you can go to iTunes and get whatever podcast you normally listen to from having to go to iTunes. You just select that, brings you to their feed burner page. I'm just going to select this entire feed URL, copy that into my clipboard, come on back here, paste that in there, click on OK, and here it is. I select that, and if you don't like that anymore, then you just get rid of it. Now this is showing all of the podcasts under that subscription. But let's say after listening to these, that there's a few of these that I want to hang on to. So I'm going to select this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one because I've already listened to them and I really like them and I want to hang on to them for future reference. At this point, I just select those, right-click on one of them, add to playlist, left-click on that. Come on back up here to our playlist, and you can see they've been added here along with that original video. So I can customize my playlist to whatever I want. Like I said, whether it's a video off of my computer, an audio file off of my computer, or even podcast from someone else's website. Now, check this out. I'm going to leave these here intact, but I also want to show you about the free internet radio stations. And that's right here under IceCast Radio Directory. Select that, and this is amazing. Check out all these guys. Well, let's say I really like Alaska Hit Radio, and I'm going to select that, right-click, add to playlist. You kind of see where I'm going with this, right? Talk about a custom selection, and here it is. So now I want to save this as a particular playlist. Let's just say that each one of these items here are related to my marketing business. So we come up here to Media, Save Playlist to File, navigate to the location on your computer where you want to save this to, give it a name. Click on Save. Now let's go ahead and clear these guys out of here. And by the way, you can, in fact, like this says here, just drag and drop files from your computer into this area here, just the same as you would by coming up here to Media and opening File. As a matter of fact, let me demonstrate that now. This is my awesome playlist that I just created. I'm going to left-click, hold, and drag that on into here. And to expand our playlist file, I'm just going to go ahead and double-click, and then go to Playlist. And I'm going to pause that. And this exposes all of the files that are in that particular playlist file. Now at this point, if I find that maybe this particular item in our playlist is best suited to be at the very beginning of our playlist, select it and just drag it on up to the very top, and there you go. And if you want to get rid of one of these items because you find that maybe it's just not suitable for this particular playlist, you want to add it to a different playlist, then you just select it and remove selected, or just simply select it and hit the delete key on your keyboard. And again, these are just a few of the many features that you have access to with the VLC Media Player. And this is going to bring us to the end of the VLC Media Player video. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.